When you get fed up in your kitchen, what's the first step that you do? Do you go on some rampage cleaning? Or do you stop, pause, and consider what's really at the root of your frustration? Hi, I'm Mystie Winckler, homemaker, homeschooling mom, and author of the book Simplified Organization: Learn to Love What Must Be Done. Today, we have the first step in the first week of our Organize October challenge. I'm so glad that you're here for the start. You'll want to grab a pad of paper and a pen so you can consider the questions that will help us get started on this challenge in the right frame of mind. So instead of a basket of laundry today, go grab a piece of paper and a pen and let's dig in. Now here at Simply Convivial, we start everything with a brain dump. We need to know what we're going for. We need to know what we're thinking and declutter our heads before we can really get traction with the real stuff outside of our heads. So let's take a moment to consider how we are relating to our kitchens. As busy moms, we don't have the time or the capacity to get our kitchen to some ideal of cleanliness and beauty and just have it stay that way. We also, while we're cleaning our kitchen, want to get the biggest bang for our buck when we do spend time working in and on our kitchen. So instead of just randomly cleaning whatever catches our eye, let's take a minute to examine our space and our needs. Then we'll be able to make smart choices for what to clean and where to focus our limited chore time. First, we should ask ourselves a question that you might think is superfluous. What do you love about your kitchen? This one is hard for me right now because the kitchen in our rental that we're in right now is cheap and small. However, I do love that my husband put the small rental fridge in the garage so that we could fit our French door fridge into the kitchen. That's been a huge help. I also love that there is a window above the sink with room to keep a few potted plants. I also love that there is actually a closet pantry. I can close the door, and even though it's small, it can hold a surprising amount. It really helps make our kitchen functional. Now, what good does it do us to list what we like about our kitchens? It puts us in a grateful instead of a critical frame of mind. A better attitude, gratitude, and a cheerful perspective will always serve us better. So next up, ask yourself, what is getting in your way in the kitchen? For me, currently, I'm wondering if I'm storing too much on my counters. For example, if I stored my wheat grinder, I'd probably never get it out, and that's why I decided to leave it out on the counter. But maybe I should try putting it away. Maybe that would make my counter space more functional. Then I'd have to consider where would I put it, and how easy would it be to get it out to use it once a week. There's no right answer to logistics questions like this, but taking some time to brainstorm and consider different options is a huge help before getting started in actually moving things around and making decisions. Third, consider what would make your kitchen feel more welcoming and functional. Now, I'd love to give a litany of all the improvements I wish I could make in the kitchen that I'm in right now, but we don't own this property. So we're going to stick with what's actually feasible and on my paper or in my lane. I need to declutter the front of our fridge and also the side, all the places where people can stick paper and magnets. And then I need to spend 5 or 10 minutes putting more order in the pantry, especially the bottom shelf and floor where everyone helps me put things away. The key with this final prompt is to not go into critical mode or super wishful thinking mode, but rather problem solving mode. It's a different kind of brain space. And so when you start getting into critical mode, go back to your list of things you are grateful for, consider those, and then move forward based on that gratitude mode rather than fault-finding mode. This was step 1 of week 1 of our Organize October challenge. Stay tuned for the rest of this challenge with daily videos by subscribing right here. And then check out what the Organize October challenge is all about by checking out last week's episode. Go to simplyconvivial.com/October to make sure you get the checklists and the daily emails and you don't miss out on the prizes that are involved as we get traction in our homes.